Hey guys, it's Kalvin Games here, and today I'm just gonna do a quick video on the balance changes coming the 21st of June to Clash Royale. The ones that I don't really like are the Hog Rider, especially because the damage is decreased by 6%, which means that you won't be able to do Hog Cycle decks won't work as well. And for level 8 Crown Tower, it'll take 9.5 hits instead of, well, 10 hits instead of 9 hits to destroy the tower, the Crown Tower. So, which means that if someone tries to defend and you only get 9 hits, then you're gonna have to get that other damage out some other way by doing Fireball or Rocket, and other direct damage spells. The Prince damage increased by 9%. Happy enough about that because of the Prince. Double Prince P.E.K.K.A was quite oftenly played a while back, but nobody seems to really play a Prince anymore, so hopefully that'll bring the double Prince P.E.K.K.A back. And the P.E.K.K.A is also getting damage increased by 8%. This is huge because I already thought that P.E.K.K.A done like a lot of damage and didn't need any more, but now it's getting 8% damage increase. It's going to be a lot tougher to counter. The Goblin Barrel, don't really care about. Spawn time decreased to 1 second from 1.2 seconds. So I suppose you have to time your zapping your arrows just a bit better, but shouldn't be too bad anyway. These two here, I'm a bit wary of. I don't know, like, why would they do it? I suppose because they needed a buff because they nerfed them a lot. The Expo deploy time is decreased to 4 seconds from 5 seconds, and hit points increased by 18%. That's probably because nobody plays Expo anymore because it's not a very good card. It's really easy to take out, doesn't barely do any damage, and it can't hit as far as it used to be able to. So they've decided to buff it back up to make it balanced with the other cards, as well as they're buffing the Mortar. Not very much, but the deploy time is decreased to 4 seconds, which will help a lot of people who use the Mortar offensively. So as 1 second might seem like much, but it only takes 1 second to destroy a Mortar to counter a Mortar when it's deploying. So that'll help a lot of people who use that. The Furnace, which I don't see like barely anybody use. It's quite a good card, as it spawns Fire Spirits, which can attack ground and air troops at the same time. Its lifetime is increased by 50 seconds from 40 seconds, which is quite good. It'll be able to spawn a few more Fire Spirits to defend. And it's very good for offense and defense. The Guards remove pushback effect when their shields break, which I think is pretty good because so they can get attacking straight away instead of having to walk back slightly to start attacking. The Witch I really like, and the Lava Hound, as the damage for the Witch is increased by 17%, which means you'll be able to counter minion hordes a lot easier than last time. And as the Witch didn't do enough damage to counter the minion horde, so the minion horde would usually end up destroying your tank troop and the Witch. The Lava Hound, which I don't have, but they're getting a massive damage increase by 28%, which I think is really good because the Lava Hound is extremely low attack. It does 10 damage, which I think is not very great for Legendary, but now it's getting a damage increase. And I think honestly before, like now at the moment, before the balance change, people are only using the Lava Hound really for the pops inside and just to tank and get there. So the lava pups can do a lot of damage to the Crown Tower. The Skeletons, I really don't like this because the Skeletons spawn 3 now instead of 4, which mightn't seem like much, but it means that the mini P.E.K.K.A, if you're trying to counter it, it could end up getting 1 hit off, and 1 hit from the mini P.E.K.K.A is devastating because it does like 400 damage. So I think that will be pretty bad for people who try to counter Prince and mini P.E.K.K.A with Skeletons. The Cannon, which its hit points are decreased by 8%. It's usually used to counter the Hog Rider, like I do, and which I think it's decreased by, hit points are decreased by 8%, which I don't think it really needed, but it's not going to affect too much because Hog Rider's damage is decreased as well, so uh, it'll still probably be able to counter the Hog Rider, just not as well. And then the Tesla, which I don't see many people using either anymore. The hit points are increased by 8%, which I don't really care about that. I don't use the Tesla much anymore. But in the next video, I will be building a deck out of some of these cards that have got increased or got buffed. And I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you enjoyed, and comment in the comment section below what cards you like to use after the balance change and why. See you all in the next video. Peace.